Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Thanks to Zuru here, he was able to give me a full level 6 set as well as that beautiful MG3. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Zuru here for being a sponsor, as well as YouTube Brady here, who very generously also dropped me an MK14 and a one-eyed Cobra helmet. So a huge shout out to these two people for giving me the material that I need to help keep making these videos. So onto it, which was better, MG3 or MK14? Well, let's look at this first clip. All right, so me and Zuru here are clearing this building, and to be fair, we're shooting against level 1 enemies, so there's not, it's not really a good not a really good experiment here because either way they're going to be a one shot anyways. But one thing to really note about the MG3 is its faster rate of fire and that amazing hip fire spread. We all know that with the MK14, it's probably better just to scope in, even with a red dot at close range distances, than to hip fire because it's just not that reliable. But the MG3, it's very reliable. When you hip fire with the MG3, every bullet flies true, up to around 20-30 meters in my experience. So MG3 is incredibly good at wiping squads because you don't have, when you're wiping a squad, sometimes you don't have time to scope in because they all rush you at the same time. So I highly recommend MG3 as a squad wiping weapon. Now, we did test which gun kills faster, and the end result is that they kill about the same speed. MK14 kills slightly faster because, as you can see in this clip here, the MK14 just needs 3 shots, and the MG3 needs 6 shots. So, but the thing is, MG3 fires faster, but it fires only 17 rounds a second, but the MK14 fires 11 rounds a second. So the MG3, though it fires faster, it doesn't fire fast enough that it kills faster than MK14. So right here, you have two very balanced weapons. You use the MK14 if you want stealth, if you want the 8x scope, if you want the versatility, and if you want to be able to just kill really, really fast. But all of a sudden, if you have like multiple people rushing you, well, that 25 round clip isn't gonna cut it. You're gonna need more, right? So the MG3 is more for squad wiping, very specific role. Like all it's good at is just squad wiping, hip firing. It's got okay recoil, but it's not gonna beat the MK14, right? Of course, when you scope in. But the MK14 is more of a general purpose, right? So what do we have here? Okay, so we have a new round here. I'm fully maxed out. And all of a sudden, I see a movement in the warehouse in front of me. You see that? He's peeking me from the little olive green doorway there. And so I'm like, okay, what's going on here? He's moving around the left side of the building, so I know he doesn't see me. And so I spray him with the MK14. Now, my MK14 has the suppressor on it, so of course it's not as accurate as if you put a compensator on it. I don't know what kind of black magic voodoo goes on when you put a compensator on the MK14, but once you do, the gun has no recoil. But I think it's too overpowered, so I personally don't use a compensator. I like my gun to feel like there's a little bit of recoil. This guy doesn't challenge me. I expected him to peek me, which, okay, I guess that's probably a bad idea, peeking catfish. But I hear him killing this bot and making a break for it. You can see him running across my screen right there behind the blue container. Yeah, he's running behind that ruined building. So yeah, then I approach him and I expect him to come around the left side of this building. And now it's MK14 versus MG3. Like, do you see that? Like, even though the MK14 kills faster, it just misses bullets. Whereas the MG3 hip fire, every bullet just hits its target. Right? I try to talk to this guy and he says,
yes, I can hear you. Yeah, it is what it is. I gotta sell some shit now to buy ammo, but my guys are not really trying to help. They're far as fuck away, but whatever, man. It's all good.
I apologize to the guy that I had to knock him, and he understands.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you better move. One guy's coming. One guy's coming this way. Watch out. He's coming. All right.